Hello, my name is Joe Gooddale, and today I'm going to persuade you that the Miami Heat was the best choice for LeBron James. Now, I know a lot of people have criticized LeBron for the decisions he made, the way he made his decision, but honestly, I personally do believe that the Miami Heat was the best choice for LeBron James, and today I'm going to persuade you exactly why that is. Now, don't get me wrong, Cleveland was a great place to start his career. Being from Akron, Ohio, he had a huge fan base, and being in Cleveland, literally 20 minutes away, what better place to start your career? However, the NBA today is set up for teams with multiple stars that succeed. You're not going to get past the Los Angeles Lakers without 2 stars. You're not going to get past the Dallas Mavericks without 2 stars. You're not going to get past the New York Knicks now that have 2 stars. Now, living in northeastern Ohio, I've heard it all. I've heard people talking about burning his jersey, terrorizing his family, saying hateful things towards him. I mean, slanderous things, racial remarks. And it's just not fair. I mean, the man had a decision to make, and he made a decision. I don't agree with the decision that he made or the way he made it, but, I mean, as a basketball fan and as a person that understands the sport, I truly do believe that the Miami Heat was the best option for LeBron. So let's explore the options. In July 2010, LeBron had lobbied to 6 teams that he was willing to play for, and those choices were the Chicago Bulls, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the New York Knicks, Miami Heat, the New Jersey Nets, and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, in the beginning, on draft night 2003, LeBron said, and I quote, "I am going to light Cleveland up like Las Vegas." And he pledged to bring a championship to the city of Cleveland. Then, 7 years later, during the 2009-2010 season, in a post-game interview, LeBron said, "I've got a goal, and it's a big goal, and I will not stop until I get it, and that's to bring a championship to the city of Cleveland." However, LeBron always stated that he wanted to keep his options open by saying things like, "If you want to sleep until the free agency starts in July of 2010, be my guest because it's going to be a huge offseason." Many of the talking heads at ESPN, and by talking heads I mean ESPN analysts, your Chris Broussard, Stephen A. Smith, the guys like that, they all believed that he would stay. And many of his teammates and fellow NBA players also thought he would stay. Now, those of you who were criticized LeBron, would you do the same job that you do now for the same amount of money on Miami Beach in the prime of your career? I mean, I make pizza for a living. I know that if somebody in Miami offered me the same amount of money that I make now to go make pizzas in Miami, I'd jump on it in a heartbeat, and whatever the job that you do, you would do it too. Maybe you wouldn't go on national television and disrespect the city that you work in, but you would ultimately go to Miami Beach, and you would do the same job you do now, and you'd make the same amount of money. Now, the perks of Cleveland were not as good as the perks in leaving. I mean, the talent and opportunity, every other city was better. In Chicago, he'd have Derrick Rose. In New York, he'd have Amari Stoudemire. In Miami, he had Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. In New Jersey, he would have Darren Williams. With the Clippers, he'd have Blake Griffin, and then eventually he'd have Mo Williams. But I mean, he'd start off with Baron Davis. Now, so like I said, the talents and opportunity to win was greater elsewhere. Regular season wins count for nothing in May and June when the postseason starts. Now, the ability to add multiple stars in Miami existed where it did not in Cleveland. For example, Danny Ferry turned down a trade for Amari Stoudemire for J.J. Hickson and a first-round draft pick. Many people that don't even know about basketball would know that that's a deal that you have to take. You can't pass up on Amari Stoudemire, even if it is giving up one of the players that you are very, very high on. Like I said, Chicago may have been a better fit. With Derrick Rose, Karl Boozer, and LeBron James, those 3 guys, they would have been very deadly together. I mean, New York, they had Raymond Felton, who's a good point guard. Ended up getting Amari Stoudemire, who's a very solid man down low. The other teams didn't have the talent to compete. There was no way he was going to go to Minnesota. There was no way he was going to go to the Charlotte Bobcats. There's just no way teams like that those teams weren't going to have a chance. A move to a different city would allow LeBron to chase the elusive Larry O'Brien trophy. The Cleveland's just not a desirable place for free agents to go, and one star is not going to beat Kobe Bryant. One star is not going to beat Dirk Nowitzki, as we saw. And, I mean, Carlos Boozer left Cleveland. He just knew that it just was not going to happen. They weren't going to get enough help. Cleveland's not a desirable city to play in. The weather's not good. The city's not very nice. There's just not a lot happening in Cleveland. Chris Bosh refused to trade to come to Cleveland, where he would ultimately make $5 million more than what he's making now. Him and LeBron both could have had max contracts, $60 million over 5 years, and plus incentives and endorsements, they'd be making a ton of money. But it just wasn't going to happen. Now, in order for LeBron to stamp his legacy as one of the most prolific athletes to grace the sport of basketball, he had to leave to get a championship. Staying in Cleveland only appeased to his Cleveland fans, and most analysts and players knew that while Cleveland may in fact could have been the best choice in terms of saving face and saving his legacy, it was not the best choice in terms of winning multiple titles, which Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and so many other players have. Now, he has left the option open of coming back. Maybe once he develops that killer instinct or puts together that fourth quarter like everybody criticizes him for, maybe he'll come back. That's not out of the picture. But for now, LeBron's got to stamp his legacy as one of the greatest basketball players that ever graced the game. And he's not going to be able to do that with Mo Williams as his point guard. He's not going to be able to do that with no center. He needs to have a solid team around him. Now, Miami's might have some holes in their team. They do. But you can't argue with results. In 1 year, the team came together with 3 max players and a bunch of veteran minimum playing athletes to make it to the NBA Finals. And while LeBron may not have played good in the NBA Finals, Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade did play very well in the NBA Finals. So maybe this year, LeBron's going to step up his game. Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh will have stepped theirs up. And maybe LeBron finally gets his ring this year. Who knows? We just have to watch the games, see how it plays out. But for now, LeBron's a Miami Heat. And that's what he felt he had to do to win multiple titles. Thank you.